We back with another one. And another one, and another one, and another one. I got another SOB member here today with me on the podcast. We've been dropping hella content for y'all. I would like to especially thank everybody who's been on the podcast, who's been supporting us. We just reached 520 subscribers, so that's a big deal. Also, everybody tuning in, they happy, they excited. They don't know when I'm gonna drop, but I be dropping. He was on the podcast last season. I didn't really know much about him. I just, brought him to the table. Now, this is an update, a new version of him and our relationship. We have grown together so much. This is somebody that I consider like a brother, somebody that we talk all the time. We might disagree on a lot of things, but we here, you know what I'm saying? So give yourself a shout out and tell the people who you are for the people who don't know.
For sure, man. Before I say anything, I just want to thank this man here, man. He like a little brother, you know what I mean? But I go by B Raw. Some people call me the GOAT. I go by Raw. You call me whatever, but that's me. B Raw the GOAT on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter. It's the same thing, same dude, same me, just elevating and growing. That's what I'm about. Be Raw, that's kind of like my definition of my name is like I inspire everybody to be raw. Everybody could be raw. You could be raw, whatever you do. So the name is bigger than just a stage name.
I like the way that sounds. So, what's the update, man? What's going on? What's new? Before I start grilling you, because, we got a lot more to talk about than last time. We had a good conversation, but now we can get in the meat and potatoes of this journey with B-Raw and what he got going on. So what's the update? What's new?
Shout out to Guado Beats. We just dropped a 5-track project titled Rawtober. It was dropped on Halloween, October 31st. I believe that was a Tuesday? 2 Tuesdays ago. Damn, that's crazy. 2 Tuesdays ago from today, we recording is when it dropped. We dropped earlier this year. Thought I forgot. We did a show behind it. 80 to 100 people showed up, supported. Shout out to them. Shout out to people that don't even know about me yet, but want to support, maybe don't even want to support. Shout out to y'all. I also dropped a single October 31st, the date of Kobe Bryant, the day he got drafted. That was, I feel like that was a monumental record. And like I said, to end it off for right now, and I still got something for y'all. Might tell you if Nate let me. But yeah, Rawtober, that's the last thing. 5 tracks. Not available on no streaming platform.
We're gonna get into that. So let's take it back, because you just talk about a whole lot of motion, a whole lot of things going on. We're going to start with a story time a little bit earlier today, guys, because, Nathan loves giving his story times. So after I met this guy, after we did the podcast, we stayed connected, we started talking, and we came up with a master plan to, start executing, start wrapping our hands around stuff and actually executing. So talk a little bit about the show you created with the Thought I Forgot mixtape.
All right, so pretty much that was an idea that me and my team, which consists of various people, but mainly, Guado, Mr. Beats, Mr. Guado Smuggler, Mr. Empanada, we came up with this project. It took us about roughly 2 to 3 months to create the music for it. Shuffled around. We actually got a lot of the beat ideas that was placed on there. There were secular beats already out from, various guys, from Drake, RIP to Takeoff, and Quavo. I did some powerful songs on that. But it was just a collective project, you know what I'm saying? I believe it was 13 tracks. It's available on SoundCloud. And from that project, we wanted to create, I met Mr. Nate at Content Z. A lot of people, in the Orlando area, if you're aware of that Content Content Z event, was a very powerful and pivotal moment, I feel like, for the city. And met him, met various other people, Curvo Dolo, a couple of TikTok stars. And seeing that environment, we came together from that moment and decided to make a pact to keep that kind of energy when it comes to nightlife and events, to keep it going. So as cliche as it may sound, from that interaction with him and going on a podcast immediately, this guy didn't play any games. A lot of people talk to you out there, man. When you got a little emotional, you look like you got a little something going, whether it's your look or your actual talent, whatever the case may be, a lot of people talk to you and offer you things, but not a lot of people hit you up within the first 24 hours and say, hey, what's your availability on this date right here? Can you make this? Yes, I can make it. Okay, I'll see you there. And really make it happen. So that's just the bottom line for that. That wasn't the first, that was my second show. And I'm going to let Nate go ahead because I'm going to keep going.
And that's what it's all about, man. So I didn't get to finish my story time, y'all. Sorry about that. But I just wanted him to give his little spin on it. But basically, he wanted to execute a show, a little release for that project, and we executed it pretty well. We enjoyed it, and that's what kind of embarked on the SOB train, which we'll get into in just a few moments. I think me seeing him and another individual do their thing as far as getting people to come, giving artists a chance, learning from different perspectives, it made me want to do something as far as help people grow in their niche, which is being an artist. So me and him sat down, we brainstormed, because a lot of people ask me, how did you start SOB? And I tell them that I just seen other people doing it, but he was one of the people that I was working with closely that I seen doing their own show, selling their own tickets, and actually genuinely wanting to see people win. I did it on a different scale. I did it a different way than he did, but it all kind of correlated. So after we did that, he did, and the thing that I liked about the Thought I Forgot mixtape release party was he did all the songs. As a person who likes to listen to their favorite artists, you want them to perform all these songs, and that was good to see. And he actually had people stay to the end, and that was another thing that I wanted to incorporate in SOB. People staying to the end, people enjoying the vibe, and it was just a fun learning experience. I met a couple of people still connected with to this day, and I lost a few people that I'm not connected with to this day. Yeah.
It's real life, though.
That's real life. That's how it be. So, now, after the Thought I Forgot mixtape release party, SOB started for you. So, can you give us, your thought process, how you felt, what you took from that experience, from the content to the show to the aftermath?
Man. SOB. Again, piggying back off of what he was saying, what Mr. Nate here was saying about the Thought I Forgot thing, there was a series of events that even led up before Thought I Forgot. I'm not going to get into it too much in detail, but you would say that we was hot, you know what I mean? The energy, the vibration was very high around, I want to say, the first quarter. If you're in the business world, what quarters, our years is broken down into fours. So the first 4 months of that year, I feel like me and everybody I was connected to in some kind of way, it was hot. It was a very high blessing season. And so to answer, Nate's question right now about SOB leading up to that, it was just like the cherry on the that's what they say, cherry on the top.
Yeah, cherry on the top.
Whatever that shit is.
Cherry on the top.
Some white people shit. But anyway, that's what that was. That was like the climax, and this year so far. And it's crazy because it seems like it's so far away, but everybody watching and listening right now understand that all this shit happened this year. we still have this month, and we in November. Today's November 12th, 13th. 13th. It's the 13th. We still have December 13th and that rest of that month. So all of that happening in this year, like I said, SOB, that was a lot of love in the room and the atmosphere for every artist that performed. It gave me, not to throw shade or nothing like that, to anybody doing their thing out here and how business structures go, but it was the first vibe that didn't give me a showcase. It didn't give me a competition vibe or I'm doing this for this, you know, and the people, the audience that was involved in SOB, real deal shout out to y'all, because you made everybody real deal feel like stars. You know, it was a lot of people, maybe everybody in the room when every artist performed didn't get the same effect exactly, but everybody got a higher level of love and reciprocation of the energy was easily transferable to everybody in the crowd. And we felt that on the stage, and the DJ was in tune, and we had a couple of the major people come just peek their head in to see what's going on. You know, no fights, no incidents, no beef, none of that, you know? And I just had, it's like a 11 out of 10 experience for me.
Definitely. So you've been to the second SOB, you've been to the first one. And this question is for all the SOB members. If I can ever find a way to get everybody on here, if you're watching, we need you on the pod. Who's your top 5 from the SOB? Something to think about. You hear?
Excuse me while I light the blunt. Top 5?
Top 5.
Man.
And you can definitely have a top 5 split between both shows. So you could add people from the first show.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm
the second
thinking you're
show.
saying all the SOBs combined top 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can't do that, bro.
Yes, you can.
Nah.
Ain't nothing hard.
It was too many. It's too much talent, bro. I can't. It has to be separate. I have to do this one. Man, listen.
I'm listening.
Pharaoh the Great. He's a part of the top 5. I can't give you a number. I can't put a number on these guys, but these are the guys that stuck out most to me. Pharaoh the Great, ABC Smoke, Tony Rose, I fuck with Smooth, YSF. I fuck with that 106 and Park, that shit. Baby B&E. Can I do a 10? I don't know, bro.
No,
I
you
don't
can't
know.
do 5.
Damn.
So you say ABC, YSF, Pharaoh the Great, B&E, and Tony Rose.
Draco.
Okay.
I forgot about Draco.
See, it's a lot now. You gotta.
You see what he doing?
I'm not doing nothing.
You see that?
I don't got nothing to do with it. It's your
This
top
nigga
5.
put you in a box. You heard?
I put. Listen, I have my top 5. Dior Beats had his top 5. Pharaoh the Great had his top 5.
I'm different.
Um,
I'm different.
BTG Murder had his top 5.
I'm different.
Smoke. I mean, everybody choose a top 5.
BTG Murder.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
But you gotta. The thing is,
Top 5. Damn.
the thing is like.
That's like saying what's the best top 5 all time in hip hop. Period.
No,
It's
not
hard.
really.
It's
'Cause
hard.
we're gonna keep going. It's gonna change over time. Like everybody's gonna be able to
For
choose
sure.
again.
Yeah.
So it's like, cause it's more SOBs to come. 2 more at least coming. So you gonna have five more niggas to replace the other niggas. Cause everybody's elevated. Everybody's growing. Because like Smoke said in the interview, if y'all didn't watch that interview, go tune in. Nobody knew who he was before SOB. Nobody was putting him in their top 5. So at the end of the day, it's always room for improvement and opportunity for somebody to say your name and give you recognition. Because I know when I say my top 5 or when I say something, it's like everybody takes that into account. Just like when B-Raw the GOAT says, "Hey, this is my top 5." Okay, then you only get 5 people to ride with in your car, so you gotta pick those 5 people. You know, it's some people you mess with, but they can't ride in your car. Or it's 5 people, 5 hard people from SOB. You like, bro, I need the hardest mixtape, and you only could the label only give you 5 choices. So you get 5. You got to pick your 5 hardest features.
Look at his posture, y'all. How he looking at me? Look at him. Look.
5
He grilling. He
people.
put me in a box. You see?
Hey, 5 people. And I said, like I said, my mixtape. I already know who I was putting on it. I'm putting Pharaoh the Great, ABC Smoke, YSF, Merlot, and I forgot who else I said. I said somebody else. I can't remember. And BTG Murder. There you go. I'm putting them on my mixtape.
What about the young dude with the long hair, the unique kid? He had the Valabasas sweater. It was
Marco Valet. Hey, gotta choose who you want. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can't have everybody. Just like they say, you can't have all the ladies. You only can pick a couple.
You only have one.
Well, for you, everybody else yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's your preference. Me,
I'm Pharaoh gonna make the list, man. ABC Smoke gonna make the list. That's 2 for you. I can't give you the order. 3 slot number 3 is like I'm thinking like I'm a basketball dude, so I think in the sense of like ball like positions. So I got the point guard, I got my shooting guard, small forward. You know, the best small forward all time, LeBron. Don't argue with me. So that slot, it's like damn all time now of who he naming out of SOB. So it's like. I got ABC Smoke and Pharaoh. They either the one or the 2. Who's gonna be the small forward? Who gonna be LeBron? Damn.
I think you're thinking about it too hard.
I've heard all of these guys. I've seen these guys perform.
Yeah, but it's 5
I've heard the music. I felt it. It's a lot.
Yeah. But hey, you only have 5 people you
got
with.
Goldie Babies. You got Praying for Pants.
You got all them, yeah.
You got all of that. And it's like you got to put them in 5. So
I mean, there's
like,
a couple of artists that I had in my top 5 before, but they're not there no more.
Because music is dropping.
Yeah.
You know, shit is going. I get it. Right now, I got them 2. I gotta have Rose. You know, me and him work personally too. So, you know, we made a pretty great track. I fuck with his energy. I fuck with his grind. That's 3. 4. Hey, he may be short. Shout out to B&E though. I gotta throw B&E on my lineup. At number 5, that's center. Who we putting at the bid, man?
He said we putting at a bit, man. We putting at the big man.
Oh shit. Give me some names. Give me some names from the second.
You got
Draco. Fuck it. Hey, it's a young nigga world, and I'm gonna go with that young nigga there. Cause he hard.
I like that.
Yeah, he hard. It's a little different. I know my list different. It's a little different. I feel like Pharaoh the common denominator.
Yeah.
Cause he
I didn't hear nobody didn't say his name.
Yeah.
So
I ain't even get sad.
Nah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not for everybody.
You're not for everybody. That's why my thing is with the whole, because a lot of people didn't say Aries, a lot of people didn't say Tony, a lot of people didn't say
another talented dude. It's just me and bro, and he'd agree. We don't make the same kind of music at all. And there's nothing wrong with that because he's dope. But he wouldn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
So, you know, it's everybody got a taste for their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves who they love.
It's all good,
baby. It's all what it is. So, you know, right now, there's 2 artists, you know, they're the common denominator of everybody's top 5. and they just dropped 2 albums, 1 mixtape, 1 album. And can you give your thoughts on the Forever Working and the Liar albums and mixtape?
Definitely. Again, they made my list for a reason. I'm gonna start off with saying that both of these guys definitely put time into their shit. Everybody has to understand that whatever you do, just like this guy with his whole setup. This is his setup, y'all. This ain't me. This bruh setup. So for you to take your time and do that, support is everything. Y'all gotta listen. Even if it's just, I mean, we give so much time and energy to people we don't even fucking know, can't touch, can't feel, unless you're willing to spend $1. You know, but this is these guys, Liar, you know, love isn't all real. It's an acronym. You know, the story behind it. This guy dropped a documentary behind it. I'm speaking on Pharaoh the Great. Hard, solid, different, gives you a taste and flavor of modern shit and what's hip and new, but he got a different spin on it. Shit like that, you gotta throw that in your rotation on some random shit and just take a chance. Because we take a chance on niggas that don't, be honest, don't give a fuck about us, don't really know us like that, don't care to know us, they in the business.
Definitely.
My favorite artists don't give a fuck about me. And I'm an artist, and I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? That still doesn't take away how much I fuck with this person's music. But Liar, definitely highly recommend it. ABC Smoke, definitely that project, put some time into it. These guys that I named feel like, I feel like I named them because, and I named a lot of names, and I feel like that because these guys don't microwave rap. ABC Smoke, you know, Steady Working, that is a project that can low-key go down as like a classic for him. Because it's solid all the way from 1 to what, 11, 12? 11. It's on Apple Music, I'm pretty sure it's on all platforms. Yeah. I listened to it top to bottom.
So favorite song for Liar, favorite song for Forever Working?
Liar, Junior.
Definitely.
Steady Working. I'm going to shit right now. Because I have
mine's for the 2 projects
Pillsbury
was Junior and Pillsbury. Pillsbury was a tough track, man.
Down Bad was hard. Bigger was hard. Paid in Full was hard. I would have to say Pillsbury too, but I like Paid in Full. It's a tight like a photo finish type shit. Smoke shit hard, man. Pharaoh shit hard too, definitely. But it's like I don't know. I feel like Pharaoh, for you, brother, I feel like your expectation, you set the bar high from the beginning of your career even to now. You know, so it's like a kind of like, you know, I think people expect greatness out of you. You know, and it's time for you to like next project really just
put your foot on their neck.
Real shit and pop your shit for real. Like, you know, we get the humbleness. If y'all know Pharaoh, he's a humble guy. Both of these guys, ABC Smoke, even Nate himself, you know, very humble guys, stand-up guys. And it speaks in their music and their posture. And ABC Smoke, Pharaoh, well done.
Definitely. So, let's piggyback on to you now. You done did Thought I Forgot.
Oh, shit.
And now you on to the Rawtober vibes. So, let's get into the story, how that was created. And also, because I want to ask you a loaded question, because I want everything. So, you doing Rawtober. After you do Rawtober, you don't put it on no streaming platforms. You're not giving nobody the sauce. You want them to actually come pull up on you or do what they got to do to come get this music. So, tell us a little bit about that.
You think I'm tripping, but I'm not. I want them to see my eyes. I'm serious. As he narrating, I'm like, yeah, I'm what he said, nigga. But no, you asking me why I did that?
I'm asking you, how was the project made? How you came up with the
Okay,
whole,
how?
and then why did it?
Okay.
Why wasn't it on the platforms like everybody else was?
How? Just like every other great idea from a creative person, came from inspiration from a collection of the season of October. What that brings here in Orlando, you know, you got people that fly across the world that come to Halloween Horror Night. No, I didn't attend, but you know, I'm a horror fanatic, low key. You know, that's one of my things. It came from an idea, you know, from the collection of movies I've been watching, the shit I've been seeing, the kind of beats my engineer and his team been making, more dark and airy beats. So we just decided to come with the idea of Rawtober, and y'all can be ready for Rawtober 2, 2024, October 31st. We're gonna keep it going.
All right. So why is it not on the streaming platforms for people to go tap in and get the streams up? Why you decided to do it the old school way?
What's wrong with old school?
I ain't saying that was wrong. I'm saying, why did you decide to go that route?
Because I feel like that's what a lot of people lack. That's what we lack in the world, you know. Everything is a reincarnation of what has already happened. History repeats itself. So I felt like, you know, why not go against the grain and do something different? A wise man once told me that passion comes with money, but when you chase the money, you lose the passion. This is not why I did it for money or monetization or anything like that. Just to, it's like a test, you know? It's like a professional test for those who take music seriously and really care about their analytics, as far as even down to age, gender, who listens to your music. Where's your streams coming from? Where your fans? Where your support coming from? So I wanted just to test that barrier and see where shit really lies to better build a blueprint for the future of my music career.
Okay. So
Not being signed.
okay, so that's a good way of putting it. I mean, for me, when he did it first, I was kind of like, you know, people have their way of thinking, and you know, I just took it in and just understood, because a lot of people are in the scenes that have changed right now, especially, you know, people who's doing their thing out there. So let's get past that, man. What does B-Raw have coming for the new year, for these next couple months? What is B-Raw looking to do and get into?
B-Raw is getting into a lot, and just be ready for the music. Listen to the music. Like I've told Nate before, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret. I won't really be doing a lot of interviews outside of this guy here. No matter where this journey takes me, you can hold me to that. So this is
Exclusive
it.
only.
This is it. And my music. So yeah, I got a lot of music. Like I was talking to this guy here. The plan is to really tap into the community where I lay my head at, which is Orlando. For anybody watching, any state, any city you at, we right now in Orlando, Florida. Big city, big pool, vast majority of different minorities. If you don't know, I'm gonna school y'all a little bit because I love to share knowledge for people's growth. We have averagely, every month, every 30 days, 6 million people come through the city that don't live here.
Okay.
So what does that mean? You asked me what B-Raw trying to do in these next couple of months leading up to this new year. We trying to tap into the market. I'm trying to infiltrate. I'm trying to spread the rawness all over. I'm trying to be inspired by different things and what God got for me coming. And at the same time, build the brand, expand.
Okay, what is some lessons you've learned throughout this year? What is something that you want to shed light on that the lesson you learned made you a better man?
It's okay to be you. It's okay to be you. I learned that it's okay sometimes to fuck up. It's okay sometimes when things don't go your way. And I gotta treat the people around me that's here for me better in any stage, you know, whether you haven't, you know, we were fooled a lot by the media of the perception of what's happiness in this life. So
Definitely.
I feel like even when you're not having whatever it is, materialistic money, you know, trips, the best smoke, the best food, you low emotionally, physically, financially, to still remember that the people around you that care about you the most, support you the most, love you, take care of you, compassionate for you, always remain to treat them good. Treat people good. Treat yourself good. Don't never start taking care of yourself. You fighting depression. I make music for you. I talk to people for you because I'm one of them. I come from a lot. I learned that. I learned empathy is very different from sympathy. We have to empathize with everybody. Nobody done anything great by themselves. Don't let these people lie to you and fool you.
Definitely. You gotta have a team around you. You gotta have people around you that support you. Gotta, you know, grow and things of that nature. Because at the end of the day, it goes back to you making a choice. Every day you have a choice to be greater or be worse. You know what I'm saying?
Jordan ain't win 6 rings by himself, playing all 5 positions on the court by himself.
That's 100 now. He had the Scotties, the Dennis Rodmans, Tony Kukocs, Curry.
You know a little something. You know a little something.
All right, now. I know a little something now. Jordan was Aquarius, though. One of the best leaders in the world.
All right.
Come on now. So, let's dig a little deeper.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, now.
You ain't stressing me out.
I ain't stressing you. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean?
Look what I'm doing.
We trying to get in your brain. We trying to see what you got going on. So, BBL or natural?
Oh, shit.
BBL or natural?
Natural, brother. I wasn't struggling to
I know.
think that. I just don't want to offend nobody. If you get a BBL, you did anything to your body, and you look good, you feel like you look good. Me personally, natural.
Okay. Do you believe in the 50-50?
No.
What's your take on that?
I ain't gonna lie. I used to be when I was younger and dumber. And I ain't even talking about a long time ago. You know, hey, we grow every day. We learn shit every day. And a real man to tell anybody that I don't know it all. And I ain't always know it all. But I'm going to say hell nah right now. You know, and it's because I've experienced real love. Maybe that's why a lot of guys don't feel that way. They ain't really experienced real love to where, hey, bro, you might be fucked up. Hey, what shorty meant you might have been fucked up. 5 years down the line, 2 years down the line, 6 months down the line, you might be fucked up. What you gonna do? You know, this thing called life, boy, is tricky.
Very tricky.
50-50? Nah.
So what's the percentage?
It depends on the circumstance. It's a circumstantial thing. And I feel like if you're a real man, you understand what I'm saying. Kind of put your guard down a little bit as far as, oh, fuck that, man. You know, you got to watch those guys. When you get a little older, and it's not even like age thing, but mentally, when you get tired of like being outside and all of that shit, right? You got to watch out. As a man, from a man perspective, Might be the same for women too, but I'm speaking from a male perspective. You got to watch out for those guys that always got something negative to say about women and marrying. And you got to watch that, especially if that's something you want. You want a family and shit like that. You want kids and shit like that. You got to watch that. Ain't no. If it's 50-50, it's for a reason. It's for a common goal. You locked in. It's not because this is the standard of the world.
Definitely.
It's a circumstantial thing. You might be up. Your shorty might be straight too. She might be straight. But why would I, if I'm up, if I'm having, you niggas be, a lot of niggas be out here flagging and flashing and doing this and throwing money and all that. Why you gotta go 50-50 with your shorty if you having like that?
Nah, real shit though. I like that.
If you having, if you a nigga that's having, pay that shit, bro. I mean, shorty would do the same for you.
So, what you want to say to people before we get out of here, man? Give them some free game.
Free game.
Yeah, give them some free game, man. This your last interview for like another 5 years. To give them some. 5
years. Oh, so what you? What, so you're not doing pod? I'm gonna be on the pod, man, with you, man. But all these other niggas, no, bro, we ain't doing that.
Okay.
We ain't doing
that. Well, yeah. When I bring you around the corner, probably another like 6 months, 7.
That's cool.
We're gonna do an update again.
That's how long it's been since the last one, if you think about it.
Yeah. So like
game ain't free. That's the free game I'm giving y'all. Game ain't fucking free. Don't let these people lie to you.
I ain't know. Well, that concludes this podcast, man. Shout out to B-Raw the GOAT. He just dropped that Rawtober. If you want that Rawtober, go ahead and hit my boy phone up, hit a DM, place an order. I don't know if you want, can I get an exclusive?
Sure.
So we having a Rawtober show coming soon. Y'all tap in. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we out. Yo, it's your boy Nate, man. The hottest podcast out right now. What Will I Think of Podcast. Man, y'all need to go like, comment, subscribe for real, man. This podcast going up. We got bangers on the way. A lot of bangers, man. Y'all go view them last 2 episodes, man. If y'all really vibe with me. And we out.